Leo, my darlings, we are back again because your energy is dominating this week. And the first card out to crown your reading, a Celtic spread we're doing today, is indeed the Seven of Swords. With this Seven of Swords, it's talking to me in depthly about social media, catfishes, stalkers, someone in the background, someone lurking around, you or another person, but the Seven of Swords is presenting as a catfish energy to start your reading off. Let's deep dive. First out is the Wheel of Fortune. That is the center of your spread today. That's a gorgeous energy. That's your destiny. That's your purpose. That is why you're here tapping into this reading today. Please tap like and do share more in the comments. Your last reading, we spoke about you being really switched on and tapped in and you breaking free and really coming into your independence. Let me tell you what's going on. As the Wheel of Fortune is out, that's your destiny, that's your purpose. That's followed by the Ace of Swords. That's you being clear in your mind about that. In the back of your mind, though, Seven of Swords. Another deck. 2 Seven of Swords in this reading. And I just told you what I did at the beginning in the intro. Something really interesting going on here. In the front of your mind, there is a very serious relationship, 2 of Cups. This relationship's serious because you've been watching, they've been watching. There is this watching observer energy. And it's quite mysterious. It's quite cheeky. It's quite alluring, but it's very real. Yeah? I want to talk about protagonist and antagonist. So I don't know how that sits with you and how you feel about that, but there's this dynamic in this role play that you're playing with another person, and it's depending on how you are giving and receiving, how you're showing up or not showing up. A lot of negative undertones that are kind of being thawed out or going away, but there's this tense kind of bitter energy coming up here a little bit because I'm looking at the King of Swords in the past. Someone really in this image with my clairvoyance, someone really stubborn, someone really gritty and bitter and not speaking out, not dealing with their issues properly, and there's patience about how you move forward knowing what you know. There's love here, but there's also lies and deceit here. Do you get what I mean? So it's a double layering situation that isn't very healthy. The devil's out next. There's toxicity in the air, Libra. Sorry, Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. I went straight to Libra. This is a Leo reading. Clarifying this is a Leo reading, guys. Hit the like, scream Leo in the comments. But I just wanted to scream Libra. So Leo could be dealing with a Libra here. Toxic devil energy coming out with the Magician. Someone's been manifesting incredibly hard to bring you back into their reality, or you have been manifesting someone. You've been doing it in a way that is really isolated and alone. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Yeah, listen to the stories I'm getting here. I'm wavering between running a clean tarot for you today and then going straight into channel and clairvoyance with you. So bear with me as I do kind of juggle between my medium abilities, right? The medium of the situation. The median of the situation. Check out hermitology.me to learn more. Yeah, in the press section in all of my reports and publications. Now, what I want to say and what I really see is someone trying to manifest someone in a relationship. There is a masculine trying to manifest a feminine, potentially a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're trying to manifest a water sign. But then I also see potentially a feminine in a relationship, and this feminine could have been stalking this person or really observing this person and wanting them back in your life. And I think you're finding out that they have also been observing and stalking and observing you, and they want you back in their lives. There's this kind of story going out back and forth. I want to scream Libra. I want to scream Scorpio. I want to scream Cancer. Yeah, on this situation so much. And I want to really talk about the last 2 cards that came out, which is the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Someone's been in a really difficult energy because there's been lies and dishonesty. So you could love and care about someone very much, but ignore them, neglect them, not speak to them. But at the front of your mind, all you really want is this love, is this connection, is this thing to blossom. You are going incredibly slow here and not trying to rush this connection. 7 of Pentacles. But the truth of the matter, the devil energy with the Magician energy is talking in depthly to me about a really toxic manifestation that needs to be dealt with because someone was in stubborn energy while there were lies existing. We're looking at a stubborn masculine energy, male or female. This person's incredibly stubborn, incredibly rude, and they've been in Seven of Swords or removed themselves from Seven of Swords. Because you can only be this fucking stubborn and rude when someone's lied to you, betrayed you, hurt you, done something really bad to you, catfished you, really denied you, I want to say. And at the end of the day, someone's shut down and they're moving towards their destiny while another person's been trying to manifest them or watching their manifestation evolve. So many layers to this onion today. Yeah, you could be shedding like an onion. I've said that a few times over the last week, I think. Removing layers like an onion, just shedding your skin. You're becoming more of who you are. If you're a feminine, I'm getting the vision of a lotus in my head. Lotuses come from the mud, diamonds in the rough. You've come from dirt, nothing, really, really struggled, had a really shitty life that other people may not have seen or believed to be your reality because you could be presenting as the Queen of Cups, gorgeous, loving, beautiful vibration. And other people are left out in the cold. You could have walked away from a hell of a lot of people. I'm going to deep dive a little bit more with another deck, okay? Because this is really interesting. And I'm looking at Libras and Scorpios all over here. And this isn't even their reading. So how dare they just imprint all over a Leo today, huh? Unless you've got a lot of Libra and Scorpio in your chart. Really dominant energies this week. We do have more Libra readings coming and Scorpio readings as well are coming because they are dominating the spread. I do not choose the zodiacs for the week as well. I let the divine do it. And interestingly enough, over the last few days, we are coming out with the same zodiacs again and again. So their narratives are really playing out on this channel, and they will for the next few weeks, I think, until we really start getting to pick up some other zodiacs and let them come in and enjoy this experience a little more, you know? You're joking me. First card out, Seven of Swords. Are you joking me? 3 decks. And every single one of those decks, you have Seven of Swords 3 times. What on earth is going on, Leo? Feel free to share in the comments. Hit like if you resonate. Not only are we dealing with some lies and deceit and dishonesty, potentially around 3 people now. This is a dominant characteristic, a dominant behavior style, something that has gone on and on for far too long. Someone's been really hurt and bruised by this. We're looking at the 5 of Swords, now on top of the Ace of Swords. I'm talking to somebody who has moved through a lot of destiny and fate related to lies and bullshit, toxicity in their life. They've tried to get away from, and not only that, they've been beaten up, bruised, violated, potentially actually beaten up, punched in the face, cuts, bruises, stabbed, attacked, shot. Goodness gracious me, everything is here. Someone has tried to reach out and make an offer to you, be a friend, align to you, build a healthy relationship, or been observing you online. But either way, that connection ended up being scandalous. It was meant to be a passionate new beginning for someone, destiny for someone, but it became a toxic situation. And that turned somebody from the King of Cups into the King of Swords. Now the King of Cups has come out to clarify our King of Swords conversation, letting me know that this King of Swords from the past really did completely change, because they used to be the King of Cups. So they've experienced lie upon lie upon lie. You or them, whoever we're dealing with here, a lot of signs showing up. Lie on lie on lie, and this person's gone, nope, fuck that shit, I'm going cold. I'm using my intellect. I'm not going to be hurt again. There are lies and deceit everywhere we look. Not only that, if you've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? King of Wands card coming out here. We're now talking about someone defeating the Fire Lord. Someone has personally taken on a mission, taken on an oath to defeat the Fire Lord. Someone has spent a long time choosing to prepare and master their elements to defeat the Fire Lord. That's the only way I can say it, because it's the Avatar card. And it's the King of Wands in this deck. That is the power card for the Leo. That's the strongest element in the fire sign run of cards. You are a fire sign. You are indeed a Leo. Your card is indeed the King of Wands. So it's letting me know that you have indeed been fighting with the devil face on. And that block, now I've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This card is a blank slate. It's my Tabula Rasa card. It's brand new beginnings. That's on top of the Magician card. Someone blocks your manifestation in your brand new beginning because of the toxicity that you're around. Potentially free people. This could be a social media business. This could be something online. This could be executives, producers, C-suite. This could be everyone in corporate. This could be social media marketing. This could be affiliation. This could be family, friendship groups. This could be your own family will catfish you. Do not start me off. Do not start me off. And the corruption, it's always closest in the nest as well. And that's why it hurts most. Yeah, so someone's potentially off grid as well. You've moved away from people. You could have broken up from your potential wife or husband. I do get wife more dominantly. You could have been going through a divorce right now, or could have had a string of women, and some of them were more genuine than others. Now I see a string of women. Yeah, I'm talking to a man specifically. I feel could be a lesbian though, could be a female, but I'm connecting with a someone who has had a string of romances, and a lot of them were there just with image and looking wealthy and rich. None of these people are really overly rich to me, but they're presenting as such. On social media, you fake it till you make it, right? Seven of Swords. Everyone's acting like they're rich. Everyone's acting bossy. Everyone's acting like they've got it in the bag. Everyone's acting like they're millionaires, billionaires, yet they're in debt. And the car they're flexing in, that's financed. They're struggling to pay their rent. They're still living with their mother. Struggles all across the board here. But we've got some genuine characters showing up in your life that maybe didn't get the attention that they deserved because you were focusing on the stars, I want to say. Yeah? Because I'm looking at 3 main characters who are showing up as the star of the show. And then I'm looking at others who don't look as cute as them. They're a little bit more broke, I would say. So there's these people who think they're really, really prestige. This is like the Real Housewives is giving me. Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Atlanta, whatever series you want to pull on. There's everyone who thinks they're so prestige and fantastic, and the other wives are just, oh, you don't even make enough money, oh, you're not cool enough, oh, you're not even viral, oh, you haven't even got millions of subscribers, oh, you've only got 2 views this week. Haters. Yeah, because life isn't about viral content. Life isn't about your pay packet. Life isn't about your Birkin. Life isn't about how beautiful you look in that dress and how expensive your dress is. There's more to reality than this. And I feel someone has been put in a really shitty situation, and maybe a relationship crumbled as well because of ego and pride, and someone acting like they have more than they do. Left someone out in the cold as well. Someone's really, really kind of gone hermit mode, ghosted, gone MIA, not been around. But the truth of the matter is, what chemical compounds cannot be broken is what I just got in my head. Yeah, we're talking about an unbreakable connection when chemistry is real and chemistry is alive. I'm looking at someone, it's really quite nice, because I feel like there is potentially a masculine who is going to go for his feminine, go for the woman that he really, really loves. If there's a wife that you're separated from and she's prepared to leave you, go and get your wife back. Yeah, go and get your wife back, provided you can clarify this lying situation, which I feel like it is. When I look at the 7 of Swords 3 times, that they're all rolled up in a very specific way, all in a line. And it shows me you've been getting your lies in order. You've been getting your bank account in order, your bank balance. You've been getting your truths in order. The lies seem to be around you and concerned you, or what you were aware of, but you had to check balances, right? Tick sheets and balances and check everything thoroughly. And it's, this person's got to go, this person's got to go, or this person's got to go. Or it's a situation of all of these factors are irrelevant now. I don't want to work under these circumstances. I don't care about this contract. I don't care about this department. I stand for this and I want to remove all of this. It's about presenting as true you. Yeah? Because now we're looking at the 7 of Swords, more than just lies and betrayal, but a real understanding of psychology, the mind. Yeah? Personality types, archetypes. Go and check out the archetype healing content. More will be coming from a masculine standpoint as well. We're getting a little bit saucy with it on her 7D Consciousness channel, which is featured at the top of this channel, okay? There is layers and layers to this reading. I'm trying my hardest to keep it clean and clear with you guys. We are wrapping up now, but as we wrap up, I want you to know you are wrapping up any bullshit and lies that has existed in your life, within you, within your mind frame, within your psyche, within your belief system, but also externally in regards to who you do or don't believe in your life. Who brings you positivity? Who brings you negativity? Who bullshits to your face? People are incredibly gifted at chatting shit and lying. You have to be really conscious, and you need to not waste your time. I've been telling Scorpio a similar thing this week, and the situation was, do not dismiss what you are presented with face on and straight away. Every time you've refused to speak up immediately and resolve the issue, you leave room for Seven of Swords to fester. Because you know that person was chatting cap, chatting doo-doo, chatting poo, chatting shit, lying. But because you're busy doing what you're doing, you've just gone, all right, yeah, next. And in your mind, you've dismissed them, but publicly you haven't dismissed them. So a week later, 2 weeks later, the next day, a fortnight later, they're back, or they're doing the same shit, or they've done it to somebody else because you didn't cut the cord and cut that shit out. Scorpio reading, talking about the lightsaber, go back and look for it. Wielding the sword of truth, using your lightsaber, potentially the enterprise risk management reading. Go and have a look at the last Scorpio reads. You'll see this. We spoke about this in there. So really, really check people at the front door with their lies and truths. Hold a mirror up to people and let them see who they're presenting as and who they are. If someone is presenting as I'm rich, I'm balling, and I'm the best for this, that's fine, because we all need to manifest, self-actualize, and speak our wants and dreams into existence. But if that impedes on you and what you're doing, because if they're saying, it's fine to say I'm rich and floss and fake it, but if you need that person to actually then deliver financially and produce a certain amount of money and do their job, and they're failing to do their side of the contract because of that, call it. You're not rich, you're actually poor, because blah, blah, like, it sounds harsh and rude, but let's call it. You haven't paid, you still owe money, you still need to do this, and you haven't achieved anything, and your last few videos or content that you put out didn't make it anywhere. So you can't be the greatest influencer here who deserves more pay and more money if you can't produce. Do you get what I mean? It's something like that. Something about connections and image and clout and how we present and social media influencers and being the best and presenting in this way. But you need to check people at the door, especially if you're in charge and the manager, because it looks like you're getting your ducks in a row, and it looks like you have to be really, really powerful and steadfast and strong and clear-minded. And that's been really infected by all of this. Yeah? Toxic. So you got to get with it. Keep defeating the Fire Lord, destroy the devil, move forward and go in your own direction. Love and light, Leo.